USC women's basketball gets huge games from JuJu Watkins and Kiki Iriafen. The USC women's basketball team has a lot to prove right now, given how poorly it played against Notre Dame and Ole Mississippi. The two elite defensive teams USC has faced both gummed up the Trojans' offense. It has to be said that winning 104-65 over St. Louis on Friday doesn't somehow indicate the Trojans have fixed their problems. St. Louis is a sub-.500 team. USC is going to hammer bad teams. The true test for the Trojans, JuJu Watkins and Kiki Iriafen, is how they perform against the next really good defensive opponent they face. Until then, it's not worth saying how improved or restored this team is. However, these games against lesser opponents are valuable because they offer the opportunity to establish rhythm, continuity, and flow on offense. These players need to learn how to play together. Each game is a chance to build a stronger connection on the court and develop a natural understanding of how to work together. It wasn't all going to happen at once. It wasn't going to just click into an easy coexistence. This stuff is hard, and it takes real work. Friday, we saw signs that maybe USC's stars are beginning to get the hang of this thing. JuJu Watkins scored 34 points, and Kiki Iriafen scored 30. Notably, both players shot over 50% from the field. JuJu was 12 of 22, Kiki 9 of 16 with 12 of 12 makes at the free throw line. That's the efficiency USC and Lindsay Gottlieb need to see from their best players. Iriafen, if she becomes a consistent force, will open up the court for JuJu Watkins. Then USC becomes a massively better team. Gottlieb was once again able to give bench players extended minutes. 3 players came off the bench to play at least 12 minutes, and 7 bench players entered the game, enabling USC to play 12 players. Everyone needs work. Everyone needs to learn. The win over St. Louis advanced those pursuits for USC women's basketball. It was a good day for the Trojans. Visit our friends at Fighting Irish Wire, Buffalo's Wire, Ducks Wire, UW Huskies Wire, and UCLA Wire. This article originally appeared on Trojans Wire. USC women's basketball gets huge games from JuJu Watkins and Kiki Iriafen. The trials and triumphs of women of Troy basketball. Southern California guard JuJu Watkins drives during the second half of an NCAA women's basketball game against Cal State Northridge Tuesday, November 12, 2024, in Los Angeles. AP photo/Ryan Sun. The number 6 USC women of Troy basketball team has been battle-tested and has reached accomplishments in the month of November. USC recently defeated Seton Hall and St. Louis to become the women's Acrisure Holiday Invitational champions. In their 104-65 victory over St. Louis, sophomore guard JuJu Watkins scored 34 points and grad student forward Kiki Iriafen poured in 30 points. USC women's basketball head coach Lindsay Gottlieb noted how she had to demonstrate to her players how to beat the zone defense the St. Louis Billikens implemented. Related stories. Student Athlete of the Week, Kassan Johnson. Student Athlete of the Week, Anthony Torrance. We haven't faced a ton of zone, so there were some technical adjustments there, Gottlieb said. Just the level of intensity and to be consistent with how we want to be and how we want to play. Iriafen scores 18.4 points per game, while Watkins makes 23.4 points per game. This helped the women of Troy to a 6-1 overall record. 2 of their 7 matchups have been against nationally ranked teams, going 1-1 against them. Gottlieb sees the benefits of being challenged early. The best thing for us is that we faced a little adversity, Gottlieb said. Sometimes you are forced to get uncomfortable sooner, and we know the strength that we have up and down the roster. Their only loss as of November 30th was against the third-ranked Notre Dame 61-74. The women of Troy struggled to contain the shifty quickness of Notre Dame guards Hannah Hidalgo and Olivia Miles. The duo combined for 44 points and kept USC trailing throughout the matchup. USC struggled to score early against the Fighting Irish, going 5-16 from the field and 0-4 from deep. I thought we let them get going in transition, Gottlieb said after the loss. We clawed and fought our way back, even though I never felt like we were really clicking in that first half. The USC versus Notre Dame matchup brought out several celebrities, including Snoop Dogg, Candace Parker, Michael B. Jordan, Cheryl Miller, and De'Arica Hamby. The women of Troy were missing the talents of freshman guard Kennedy Smith, who recently had a surgical procedure. Smith helped USC defeat number 20 Ole Miss 68-66 in their season opener. She contributed 12 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block. Smith has been incredibly important to us, Gottlieb said. She's the best incoming freshman defensively that I've had in my career, and she is a big part of the things that we do. In December, the women of Troy will face Big Ten opponents Oregon and Michigan. They will also battle the former women's basketball dynasty UConn. Their first game in December is against California Baptist on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m.